Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. Honestly, I woke up early this morning. I was actually up at 8 o'clock. I did not go to bed super early last night. It's still decently early tonight, actually earlier than I went to bed last night, but I don't know how I was able to wake up at 8. Honestly though, I woke up and I have not felt good really since like yesterday, like afternoon. My allergies have been like super bad. I think I told you guys like kind of over the weekend or whatever it was, something like that, Friday night maybe it was. I was just like, I felt like super congested and stuff like that, and like then today it felt like it was like all like in my chest almost, like I've gotten this too so many times, and it like will like last for like a if I don't take any medicine it'll wind up lasting for like a while. But today I took an allergy pill like probably around noon or something like that, or maybe a little bit later, and it ended up kicking in like within like a few hours, and like it went away. But now it's like I kind of feel like not so great again, and I don't know why. It was actually when I was sitting out in the living room, when I was actually in my room, then I felt fine again, which like was weird. So I don't know. I don't know like what it is about like the weather and stuff like that. Like today it was super rainy though, but like Matthew even said too he needed to take an allergy pill because his eyes were all kinds of swollen like Saturday maybe or something like that, and you could tell too he sounded like really congested. So I guess allergies are probably really bad since we both feel like garbage. But like I said, it was like all in my head like Saturday and like Friday and then Sunday night, and today like it feels like it's more like almost in my chest, and not like I'm coughing, but like I don't know, like it almost feels like, and not hard to breathe, but almost like kind of like an allergy attack kind of thing. Like I don't know if that's what it is, but it's just like I'm like, oh my gosh, like just like it feels like it's in my throat and like in my chest, and like in like even my nose feels kind of stuffy, but like not super horrible. I just like seriously guys, the thing is too is that like I don't think I have like pet allergies or anything like that. I mean, maybe I could. And like it, like I could get allergies from like anything. I don't know if it's like I have like dust or mold allergies either, or like what it is that like I said just makes me feel like garbage sometimes, some days. And then like I said, I took my allergy pill, but it sometimes takes a little while to like kick in. I always try to make sure I have it with food too. So I waited till I ate lunch to have it. How much, like I said, was probably around noon or so, which I was up at 8 o'clock, so I was like suffering since 8 o'clock until noon, because originally I didn't realize like really I just kind of felt off, and then like as the day kind of went on I figured out what it was, and I was like I should probably take that. So then I did, and then I felt better like probably around like 1-2 o'clock. I ended up figuring out what it was, so at least like that was good. But like, cause sometimes I don't realize, I'm like, oh, why do I feel like garbage? And like sometimes I might not necessarily have like any symptoms that I can like for sure tell like why I don't feel good. It'll just be like I just like don't feel good, and then I'm like, oh, like, you know, then maybe I'm like, oh, my nose is stuffy. But like sometimes my nose can be stuffy and like from allergies, and it's not even necessarily something that like I know is like it just sometimes can be like just that and like nothing else, and sometimes it'll be that and I'll feel like garbage. Sometimes it'll be like a whole slew of things, like my eyes feel swollen, like I just feel congested, sometimes my throat will hurt, like it'll almost feel like a full-blown cold. Sometimes I'll just feel super tired. Like my allergies are like so bad, and like I said, Matthew had like the same thing kind of over this weekend too, and I was like, we just are like garbage. But like I said too, it just, I don't know if it's from like, because sometimes I'll get it like in the winter, and it seems to be more in the spring, summer, and fall than I think in the winter. I noticed when I was using my humidifier, it was like my allergies were kind of bad too, and I wonder if that was like dust and stuff like that in the filter. Maybe that was what was making me feel bad, because there was a period of time over like the winter time when I wasn't feeling the greatest. But then it seems like it's really bad again though, like in the, like I said, like more spring and summer and fall and stuff like that, when all the everything's blooming and like pollen and stuff like that. So I have no clue like what it's from, but like I said, I took the allergy pill and then I felt fine. And then like towards the end of the day today, which I don't know if it was just because I felt tired because I woke up early and didn't get a whole ton of sleep last night or what it was, but I felt kind of like off again. On top of that too, guys, I'm also kind of coming off that whole end game hangover kind of thing. Like I just, guys, I can't make sense of like, not make sense of it, but it's just like I don't know, I have so much, like, it was a good ending, like, to the whole saga that happened and everything like that, but at the same time, like, I want there to be a new movie out already so that I can go see, like, what's going on. Like, I don't have patience to wait to know, like, what's gonna happen next. And yeah, guys, like, that's why, like, I love Netflix, because normally there's a lot of series on Netflix that you can binge, you know, and, like, you watch a whole ton of, like, watch a whole ton of seasons on Netflix and stuff like that of one show that you're really into or whatever, and it's like, I have to wait now. I mean, I don't have to wait that long, because Spider-Man comes out in, like, what is it, July it comes out, or August or something like that. And so, I mean, it's only a few months away. We're not waiting, like, super long for it. You know, just, like, till the, like, end of summer or whatever. So again, that's not too bad to wait, but I'm kind of, like I said, just, like, I need something to, like, fill that kind of right now. And I think I told you guys, though, we were, like, rewatching all of the MCU in the whole timeline, like, including, like, the TV series and all that kind of stuff, because I was watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Jack has watched Luke Cage and Daredevil. I think that's it, maybe. The other Netflix one, I think that's Jessica Jones, or something like that. And then, I think he's watched, like, almost all of those. So he watched those, and my dad's like, I want to watch them. And then I was like, well, I want to watch the other ones too. And so I was like, well, you know that everything in, like, the whole MCU, anything that falls into that realm of being, like, canon in the MCU actually all has a story, and kind of somewhat, even if they make slight references or tie-ins and stuff like that, do relate back to the whole story, even if, you know, the TV series is about, you know, somebody else or whatever, and it's not, you know, like, you don't get anything that's, like, super as big as the movies or whatever, and they just kind of follow their own storyline, but things that happen in there are, like, impacted, and TV series are more like a, like, downstream from, like, the movies. The TV series will never, like, impact the movies, but the movies will impact what happens in, like, the TV series and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's, like, kind of interesting to watch those, like, all actually in order, so that's what we've been doing. So we actually watched 2 episodes of Daredevil tonight. So I was able to get a little bit of, like, an MCU fix. And I think actually, originally, we had actually wanted to try and finish everything before Infinity War came out, and we were like, that's probably never going to happen. So our goal is actually to finish everything before Spider-Man comes out, which is, again, we have a few months to kind of finish watching everything, which, honestly, though, guys, maybe we're almost halfway. I don't even think we're really, like, halfway through. We're, like, just about at the Age of Ultron point, which I don't feel like is, like, super close, only because then they start adding more and more TV series, and the TV series are obviously what takes the longest. Like, to watch one movie isn't going to take forever, but to watch, like, 19 episodes of, like, you know, 3 different series or whatever is, like, what's taking the longest. Just, like, I need to know what's going to happen next, and, like, where everything, like, goes from here and stuff like that, and, like, you know, the theories and everything like that, which I guess is the fun part, right? Like, you get to theorize now, like, what do you think is going to happen with everything else now that they finish this? What is the next direction that they're going to go in and stuff like that? And what is going to be their next, like, big, you know, like, kind of like the umbrella over everything, what is going to be the big story, because that was kind of what, like, the whole Infinity Wars was. Everything kind of connected back to that. And, like, with, you know, all of the movies were all of their individual stories and everything like that, and all had to do with individual villains and that kind of thing, but then you had this kind of umbrella effect over the whole thing, and now that that's gone, it's like you just have, like, a loose scatter of kind of everything right now, and it's like, what's going to be that new umbrella that's kind of over the whole thing? And, like, even do they do that in the next phase is also, like, one of the things that I was thinking about was, like, what are they going to do? Are they going to do, like, you know, a new type of Avengers? Are they going to wait to, like, figure out what's going to happen with that? Or, you know, do they test around and, like, kind of see some other things that, like, are supposed to go on? And they're also supposed to have that new Disney Plus streaming service, which is apparently supposed to have, like, a lot of spin-offs in it over the next few years, which is kind of interesting. And, like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, because some of the ones that I heard that they're supposed to have is like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna maybe take away a little bit from like the actual movies and stuff like that, if anybody even from the past winds up like still doing like movies and the TV series, which is like, they haven't necessarily done that a whole lot, maybe other than like Agent Carter, but like none of the other TV series really seem to have an impact or like go back to the movies otherwise. So I don't know how I feel about some of the proposed series that are supposed to take place too. So like I said, guys, it's gonna be interesting, and I'm still like kind of, like I said, coming off of that a little bit today, and like my mind is still kind of racing from all of that and thinking about it and everything. So yeah, and like I said, because I didn't feel good, I felt like garbage for most of the day today. I did get to dishes, and that was pretty much wound up being it. I need to try and get to some editing too. But like I said, guys, I just was not feeling the best, and I don't know why. Like, my allergies, I might be totally fine tomorrow. It's like not like, that's why I almost like a cold, because it's predictable. I know like when I am getting sick, it's gonna be, you know, X amount of days that I'm gonna feel like garbage, and then I'm gonna feel good again. It's like with my allergies, like I might have a bad day today, but then tomorrow I might actually be feeling fine, and then I'll feel like garbage another day, maybe like 2, 3, 4 days back to back, and then I'll feel fine again. So like, and it's supposed to, I heard, rain tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be kind of cold. One day I think it's supposed to get up to 70s, but it's supposed to like, looks like it's supposed to rain most of this week, which I feel like is like just as bad for my allergies too, and it's like making it worse. And yeah, guys, I don't like allergies. That's, like I said, I mean, I don't like being sick either, but it's just the predictability of being sick, I think, is almost better maybe than having allergies. Yeah, guys. Anyways, though, I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So, bye, guys.